Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to another video. I'm really excited about this video simply because we switched our workout split, the exercises that we've been doing, the order we've been doing them in, and let me tell you, it's fire. I think this is my favorite workout split I've ever done. It's so hard, but it's so good, and I feel like it has helped me see the most difference in the shortest amount of time. I really have just been learning so much, and like it doesn't really matter how experienced you are or how long you've been exercising, there's always more to learn. Even filming myself exercising has helped me see that I have so much work to do when it comes to form. My form is not perfect, so don't feel bad if you aren't anywhere near perfect. We wanted to train every muscle group twice a week. So it is a very intense workout split, but it's freaking awesome. It is kicking my trash. I did film the second half of the week before filming the first half of the week. So if I'm wearing the same outfit 2 days in a row, I'm not a disgusting human being, okay? I just filmed them not consecutively. I'm hoping that you can just get some inspiration from this. I am not a medical professional. I'm not a personal trainer. This is just my workout split that I personally am doing and have seen results from. So yeah, okay, enjoy.
Okay, so starting off, I'm going to show you the warm-up that I do before every single workout. The purpose of warming up is obviously to warm up the muscles, prevent injury, increase flexibility, things like that. So here I do some leg swings. I feel like that's the fastest way to warm up in our freezing cold gym. I always do some type of warm-up for my hamstrings, my quads. Here I am warming up my hips. I have found that that is the most crucial thing for me when it comes to doing squats and having good form and posture is doing these hip opening exercises. I also like to warm up my shoulders, my chest, my arms. We're just hitting everything today. This is one way that I like to warm up my back and my core, and then I also roll anything out that's sore. So let's get into the actual first workout. Thursday, this is when I started filming. So like I said, it's not exactly in order from Monday, but here we go. I'm starting with these curls. I find that these hit the biceps so much more than when I'm just doing a standing bicep curl. All right, next we're gonna do some dumbbell rows. I found these like hand protector things on Amazon because my calluses and my grip strength really suffer when I go up in weight. But the key here is to keep elbows in and down, and that will really target your back. Now we're doing some lateral raises. I have found that it really protects my shoulders when I bring the weight in front of me like so. So that's actually been a game changer for me. Next, we are going to go into some tricep pull downs. You want to keep the upper part of your arm by your side. Here, I'm actually kind of struggling and I'm like swinging a little bit, but that actually can help with progressive overload. Don't be afraid of a little bit of swinging. I know people tell you not to as far as form goes, but it can help. And we're just goofing off, so that's fun stuff. And more dancing, of course. All right, moving on to circuit number 2, we're going to start with these hammer curls. Do not be fooled. The first couple of hammer curls, you're going to be like, ooh, this is easy. And then you keep going and you're like, this is really hard and the veins are going to pop out of my face. So yeah, hammer curls, gotta love them, gotta target those biceps in multiple ways. Targeting my biceps is actually really hard for me, but I love these for that. Next, we're going to do some lat pull downs. I've actually found that it's easier to target my lats when I am using the rope versus a bar. So that's what I am doing here. Next, we have tricep push-ups. We use this like push-up thing. I don't know what to call it, but obviously you don't need it. It just helps with keeping your wrists from not hurting. Now we've got the dumbbell shoulder press. I learned a trick this week where you turn your hands in just a little and it can protect those shoulders from getting injured during this workout, and it can actually help you bear more weight. So yeah. And of course we got to pump ourselves up mid-workout. Okay, so I figured I would explain my training a little bit more. I do more of these circuits rather than staying on one machine for all 3 sets. So I'll do circuit 1, complete the circuit, and do it 2 more times. And then I'll move on to circuit 2 and do that. So I don't necessarily hog one machine until I'm done with all of my sets, but that is something that is a little bit more necessary when you're in a public gym. Okay, moving on to Friday. Here we have our second leg day of the week, first one that you are seeing in this video. We're going to start with some squats. Smith machine squats are a great way to really get your form down before you do like the free barbell squats. So love that. And you're going to see me switching back and forth in my hoodie. The first set I did kind of like as a warm-up. It was freezing in there. But these, I think they're called bridge ups. These are killer for your core. So love that. Moving on into some RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. This is a hip hinge exercise. I talk a little bit about hinging exercises on my Instagram page. The form is kind of hard to get down, but once you do, you will feel that in your hamstrings. It's killer. Okay, now we are doing some elevated goblet squats. This really helps to hit those quads. I am a quad dominant person, and it's really hard to target them and actually fire them up. So I found it helps to do this like little bounce in between where I come halfway up. Yeah, that really helps to fire up those quads. More high fives. We got to pump each other up. And here you can really see how bad my anterior pelvic tilt is. So take my form with a grain of salt. I know it's not perfect and I'm working on it, but yeah, just something I'm working through. Here I am doing some bicycles. We like to go slow on these, really target those abs. I'm doing 30 here, and it's a killer. It is a killer. I started doing 20 and then I ramped it up to 30, and that was my magic number to really feel that burn. I don't know what this is, but DJ told me that I do it all the time. All right, so moving into these back lunges, I do them weighted. These legit make me want to cry. I'm not kidding. I tear up a little bit every time, but they are so good for targeting the bum, the quads, the hamstrings, everything. But I always need a hot second to recover afterwards. Also, you're going to see DJ on his phone a lot during this workout. It's because he's a business owner and people constantly need to get in touch with him. So yeah, just don't mind that. Here I'm doing glute bridges. Again, I have to come down halfway to really fire up those glutes and those hamstrings. All right, moving on to some lower ab lifts. We like to incorporate abs on our leg days because leg days are so freaking intense. You just need something to break it up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a little bit more ab work here and we are done. Moving on to Saturday. Saturday is what we like to call our extra day. And this is when I focus on any muscle discrepancies I have, especially with my back and scoliosis. The left side of my body is not as strong as the right side of my body. So I like to do unilateral work, meaning we work one half of our body first and then the other. We split it up. So I did some single lat pull downs. Here I am incorporating some calf raises, which I found out I actually like to do on the Smith machine. They're killer, but I didn't realize that day. I learned that later. Now we are doing some single armed cable rows. Again, just focusing on strengthening each side of my lats separately to help with the fact that my right side overcompensates for the left side of my body, and I really want to strengthen that up. Now I'm doing some glute kickbacks. I recently discovered these and I'm in love with them. I am in love with them. They're very intense and hard, especially on this machine. We don't really have a light enough weight for me to not use my back, but we try. All right, and then I do a 60-second wall sit to really fire up those quads because I never feel like I have fired up my quads enough on leg day. Going into face pulls, I know that typically face pulls you want the rope to be, or the cable to be at eye level, but ours doesn't move, so we work with what we got. And then we're going to do some barbell rows. These have been a game changer. I just barely started doing these, and I feel these in my back the most out of any other back exercise. So highly recommend. And lastly, we are trying to target those quads yet again because, again, I'm a quad dominant person and it's really hard. So I like to target them 3 times a week. Sunday was a rest day, and I literally just read this book the entire day. Moving into Monday, where this workout split actually starts. So Monday and Thursday are our 2 upper body days, and they're very similar with a couple of exceptions. So here I am doing around the world instead of the dumbbell rows. The rest of the workout is fairly similar. We have here the dumbbell shoulder press, and my camera actually ran out of battery, so I didn't film the whole workout, but I did quickly film part of it. This is the plus side of having a gym buddy, is being able to hit those PRs because you have someone to spot you. So I will actually have these workouts listed at the very end of the video so you can screenshot them and try them out if you would like. But yeah, the tricep push-up is the same as our other upper body day. And then I add in the decline chest press. And actually, when you arch your back like this, it helps to hit your chest even more. Although I know it looks a little bit scary.
Next would be Tuesday, but it is the same as the first leg workout that I showed you, so I felt like it would be redundant to film it again. But there you have it. That is our current workout split. Wednesday is another rest day. Sometimes it's an active rest day for me, so I will still walk for 30 minutes, which, by the way, I have been walking 30 minutes every day in addition to this workout split, except for Sundays. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have those screenshots for you at the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys back here next time.